These 5 habits completely changed my financial game plan in 21 years as a chartered accountant advising businesses and individuals on their money and 6 figures invested. First, I learned to speak the language of money. You don't need a degree to do this. Whenever you come across a term you're not familiar with, stop and research. Today, it's even easier with AI. This knowledge compounds over time and it makes a massive difference to how you think about money. And that's the easiest way to get clarity over how you can start building your wealth. And I made sure to keep track of my spending, not to restrict myself, but to build awareness. Because you can't build what you don't track. I also started my first business before I ever felt ready. I started small, but I stayed consistent. At a time during COVID when things were so gloomy and everybody was depressed, I took the leap. There were months when I only had £50 to invest, but that consistency built my wealth over time. And I figured out the process as I went by. I learned, I became more ready. And even today with 6 figures invested, I'm still learning. But that confidence doesn't come until you start. You also need to go through a process of reframing, not just your mindset, but your lifestyle and avoiding lifestyle creep. If you're tempted to spend money you didn't budget for, don't just put it on your credit card. Tell yourself it's not on the budget. This doesn't just keep you on track, it keeps you out of debt. Debt is the single biggest thing that keeps people from reaching their financial goals. And lastly, if it is an emergency, then you should already have an emergency fund you have been setting aside. I made sure to have around 3 to 6 months of my monthly salary in my emergency fund. It doesn't just help with those emergencies, it keeps you sane and focused. And more importantly, it keeps you out of unnecessary debt.